Did you know that nearly 60% of people can't cover a $1,000 emergency? Or that the average household carries over $5,000 in credit card debt? These numbers aren't just shocking, they're a wake-up call. But it doesn't end there. In this video, we're diving into 7 shocking financial statistics that might just change the way you think about money forever. Stick around to see how you compare and what you can do to take control. Hey guys, my name is Markeith and welcome to my YouTube channel. As some of you may know, I'm very passionate about personal finance and taking the knowledge I've learned and passing it on to people like you, because I think it's very important for you to have the knowledge to take control of your financial future. With that being said, I also do think it's important for people to understand the current state of consumer finances, and that's why I am bringing you 7 shocking financial statistics that'll fall underneath the categories of emergency savings and budget, savings for retirement, financial stressors, consumer debt, and financial literacy. So you'll have a good starting point and know where you want to move forward to get to the financial goals that you want to achieve. So with all of that being said, let's get into the shocking financial statistics. Our first shocking financial statistic falls underneath the category of emergency savings and budget, which states that 65% of consumers have cut items from their budget in order to save more, with this rate being the highest among Gen X at 72%. As we all know, inflation has been running rampant, with the price of groceries, gas, rent, and other goods just soaring through the roof. And what this statistic tells us is that underneath this all, the American people find a need to have an emergency savings to cushion the fall in case of a worst case scenario. We all know that we need a little bit of cushion and room just in case of emergency expenses, but now I feel like this is ever more present because of the economic uncertainty in which we are facing right now in this moment. Our second statistic falls underneath the category for saving for retirement. As we just stated, 60% of consumers have cut items from their budget in order to save more. So this statistic I'm about to say is very shocking, but it states that 40% of consumers are depositing less money into their savings and investment accounts in the face of a looming recession. This is huge because this tells us 2 things. One, that there is very little faith and certainty in the economic climate, and 2, even with items being cut from their budget, it is still not enough to save and invest due to the overwhelming crushing power of inflation. On to statistic number 3, which falls underneath the category of financial stressors, and this one states that money is the #1 factor that negatively impacts mental health and is one of the top reasons for divorce. I purposely positioned this one at number 3 so we could see how vicious and chaotic this cycle can be. As we saw in statistic number 1, people are cutting items from their budget in order to save more. But in statistic 2, we saw that this still led to a 40% decrease in people putting money into their savings and retirement accounts, which shows that we can't even save at a rate with things being cut from our budget as we could have in the past, which leads to a very vicious cycle that not only hurts our bank account, but also our mental health and well-being. This can honestly be very discouraging because you have people out there who are actively taking action to want to improve their financial situation. They're cutting things from the budget, they're taking all this financial advice, but because of inflation and the things working against them, it honestly feels like they're running on a hamster wheel and they can't get to the place that they want to be. They're either seeing no changes at all, or the changes are so incremental that it feels like it's not even worth the sacrifice. And I honestly see where this could take a huge toll on someone's mental health and really stress them out. Our 4th and 5th shocking financial statistics fall underneath the category of consumer debt, with 41% of consumers carrying a credit card balance month to month, with this rate being the highest among millennials, 48%, and Gen X, 48%. Not only this, a survey in 2022 by the National Association of Realtors found that 70% of millennials feel like they will never be able to afford a house due to rising mortgage rates. As you've probably already noticed, within all of these financial statistics, a big reoccurring theme is the rise in prices, aka inflation. Inflation is a very important concept to understand and fight against in order to achieve your personal finance dreams. That's why at the end of this video, I'm going to give you some easy to implement strategies that you can take so you can combat and fight inflation in the best way possible. Our final sixth and seventh shocking financial statistics fall underneath the category of financial literacy. Standard & Poor's Global Financial Literacy Survey found that only 57% of adults worldwide are financially literate. On top of this, a National Endowment of Financial Education study found that only 24% of millennials have a basic understanding of financial concepts such as risk, inflation, and interest rates. Hearing the numbers and understanding the financial knowledge gap is honestly very concerning because a big factor that determines where you end up in your life is what you do with your money. And this is what I wanted this channel to be about, a place where people could feel empowered to take knowledge that they've learned here and apply it to their life to carve out a future that they're proud of and a life that they want to live. And now that we know the current state of consumer finances, you can figure out where you fall within all of this, and then now we can implement some simple steps to move in the direction that you want to go. Now we are on to the solutions part of this video. I'm going to give you very easy to implement solutions because I don't want to give you anything that's too overwhelming where you don't take action at all. So some of the things I would recommend are opening a high yield savings account so you can get some interest on the money that you're saving away. Second would be to open a retirement account just so you can have that set up, and the more it's working for you in the background, the more money you will have towards your retirement. And the third, and probably the most important for me, for you to do is to become as financially literate as you can, because once you understand how the game works, you can maneuver it into your favor. So I would read a whole bunch of books, watch a lot of videos, get real life experience with it and being comfortable with finance, because you'll be very empowered, and the more knowledge you have, you're more willing to act in the best way moving forward for your future. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you got a lot of value out of this and have a deeper understanding of the current state of consumer finances with all of these crazy financial statistics. Either way, I hope that you carve out a financial future for yourself and really focus on your financial literacy and really understanding how the game works so you can achieve all of your financial goals and dreams. With that being said, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you next time.